Okay, right. Woohoo! Very wonky. Oh, that freaks me out. Like, it feels uneven on my head, but it doesn't look even. Weird! Oh yeah! Now that is cozy. I feel a bit naked if I don't have this here, so this is staying here for the duration of this video. Okay, hey guys, I'm Annie, and I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and you did. And I'm just gonna answer some of them. I knew I'd get some funny ones that I didn't want to answer, but I'm gonna answer them all. Not all, there's loads, but I'm gonna answer a lot. Okay, I've got my iPhone 5 back because my phone is, well, you are watching through the lens of my phone right now. Right, God, this thing is so slow. Wowsy, wowsy. Stop it, Annie, you big loser. Life never felt so good. Tune. Right, let's do this. Come on, phone. My God, how slow can you be? Okay, question 1. How's it going on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 is really bad, 10 is damn good. That depends when you ask me. What day you ask me, what hour, what minute, what seconds. Life's like a yo-yo. It's like a damn roller coaster. Sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it's shit. That's how it is. Yeah, I'm definitely very, 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 very up and down. Right now it's good, yeah. Just like I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I enjoy interacting with you guys, and I've just been recording vocals for my EP, so that's cool. Where to start with creating loops? Your sound is sick. Firstly, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. Where to start? I would say get Ableton. You can get a light version. Have a play around with it. I know that the new Logic you can do it in there. I'm just not like experienced with it. So I say Ableton is the way to start. Go into clip view and start messing around. Put it on how many bars you wanted to record for. Record some stuff in. That is literally the way to get started. Just do it. How many guitars do you own and which are they? I think 13. I think 13. If you want to know what they are, I've done a rundown video on my channel. Down there somewhere. It's really clear. It says studio rundown on it, and there's a picture of a load of guitars. So check that out. This is from Phil Conroy. I really want to start home recording, but it feels so overwhelming as a newbie. Help. It depends where you want to start. If you go in and just be like, hey, I want to record my guitar and my vocals, that doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just open a project, whatever you want to work on, Logic or Ableton. Get new tracks up, both audio, unless you want to play some MIDI keys and it has to be a MIDI track, and just go for it. Honestly, there's so many tutorials and lessons and quick starting guides online. Just get going, just set aside an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long you have, and be like, this is what I'm going to do for this time, and I think you'll pick it up really quickly. Marry me. Marry me. I am not ready to get married yet. Sorry, not yet. Ooh, what's your favourite thing to get ready when filming a video? Definitely the track. And I think it's the piano part that I like, because it's actually quite challenging for me. Like, finding the chords and then playing the chords and then remembering what on earth I played, and then like sometimes I have to go back and check. But I really enjoy that. Like, I really like the challenge, and like every time I do it I notice myself getting better, and I love that. And then the actual recording of it is good fun. Like, when you get the take, it's like, boom. Would you rather go to bed at 6 PM every night or be awake at 6 AM every morning? I would rather be awake at 6 AM every morning. Nighttime is my thing. I could not go to bed at 6 PM every night. Oh my God, I'd go bloody bonkers. Any tips for memorising notes on the fretboard, and are you still tattooing? Okay, number 1. I remember so clearly. I went to part-time school at a music academy when I was young, and I remember the tutor said to the group of us, he was like, you need to know where every note is on your fretboard. Like, you need to be able to just put a finger down and be like, that's E flat, boom, that's G, boom, that's A flat, boom, that's E. And I was like, shh. I've just always been like wanting to be as good as I possibly can be, and I was like, I need to know this, I need to do this. I like printed out a picture of a fretboard and wrote all the notes on them. And then I would just look at it all the time. I'd just stare at it, and and then I went to the guitar and I was find all the octaves and be like, if that's an E, then that's an E, and that's an E2, and that's an E2, and that's an E. Find all the E's, then find all the A's, then find all the B flats, then yeah. Don't do it chromatically because you'll remember from before where they are. So just pick a note and just find it. And then when you're playing chords, honestly, just take the time to be like, oh, here, I know that this chord's a B flat major. Go through the notes in it. Be like, I know that that's the B flat. I know that that's a 5, that's the F. I know that, yeah. Honestly, that's the way. And am I still tattooing? Yeah, if someone wants a tattoo, shout, I'll tattoo you. I haven't done any on myself in a while. The last one I did was my Saturn planet. Where are you from? I'm from a place called Surrey in the southeast of England. It's in England and it's south of London, but it's not on the coast. Would you love having children one day? Honestly, right now that's so far in the horizon that I can't even think of it. I've got many years before I even consider having children. Right now I just don't want them, don't see them in my life. I just got too much to do and too much to achieve, and basically I'm just too selfish for children right now. Maybe one day, I think it would be really cool to get like quite old and then just adopt loads of children. Children running around everywhere, that'd be kind of cool. I just started to play the guitar, any tips? Hi from Spain. Hey, Spain. Yeah, just keep at it, man. No matter how like down it makes you feel or how hard your fingers hurt, just keep going. Obviously, if your fingers are bleeding, stop. Also, do a little bit every day. Don't sit for 6 hours on Sunday and practice. Do as much as you can every day. Do an hour if you can. Even just 15, 20 minutes every day is gonna be better than 5 hours on a Sunday. But just keep going. Make sure you don't give up. Don't bloody give up. How can I teach myself jazz guitar? There are so many things online. Just look up how to play jazz guitar. Honestly, something will come up and you'll learn something new from every link that you click on. There are so many books, get the real book. Play a chart through using a different voicing every time you play that chart through. Download PDFs. What point in your life did you know that music was going to be your career and not just your hobby? I think I've known it for as long as I can remember. I just remember being in college and being like, this is great, but I know what I want to be doing, and it's not sitting looking at fucking Petri dishes. I just knew in one way or another I was going to be in the music industry. I went through a phase of wanting to do like the business side of things, like managing and A&Ring. Nah, it was just the one thing that I had like a massive passion for. I just spent every hour that I had free, like with my instruments, just playing guitar and messing about on Logic. I think when it actually like became like, oh, this is my job now, probably like 5 years ago-ish, and I was like just being paid to do music, being paid to play guitar and things. What are you gonna do when you run out of words of the days? I will never run out of words of the days. If I run out of English word of the days, it just won't happen. I'll move on to another language. I'll teach myself another language. I don't see that happening, really. I'll probably reuse some. I think I already am, to be honest. I've forgotten that I've already done some. Some people are like, hey, you've already told us this one. Sorry, I don't remember all the word of the days that I've done. I've done hundreds of things. What's your background? Did you go to uni? Yes, I did go to uni. I went to a music academy and I did a good degree in guitar performance. I also went to the summer school at Berkeley and just had lessons pretty much all my life until I went to uni. So I've always studied, I've always loved studying, mainly music. How many tattoos do you have? I'll tell you exactly how many. 5. I've got this. Okay, you cannot see that. It's an arrow anyway. I've got this lightning bolt, this I showed you earlier. I've got this smiley face, and then I've got another smiley. Ow! Ow! Another smiley face like on my ankle here. Wait. Can you see it? Okay, well that was a waste of time because you can't even see it. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. When did you start music and what did you start on? I started when I was approximately 5, I would guess. And I had classical guitar lessons at school. And then I got like a toy drum kit and a toy electric guitar on Christmas. It's the coolest thing ever, and I absolutely love playing the drums. And I begged for drum lessons, so then I started drums when I was like, I don't know, 7 maybe? Oh, I like this one. What is your process when you compose? Theory or feeling first? Honestly, usually it's theory first for me, because I usually start with a chord progression and I just have to find a progression that I like or love to then want to make a song with it and write over it. The chords are like the building block for me and bring out what I want to say. I couldn't write anything over some chords that I don't like or something that I'm just not feeling. I just couldn't do it. That's why I'd be a rubbish session songwriter who hops from session to session writing for other people. I'd be absolutely awful because I can't just write over anything. It has to be something that I love. I've definitely done that. I used to go around session to session, working with different people every day, and I honestly, it just made me kind of miserable. It made me just kind of not love music. It was rough. I didn't really realise that that's what it was, but now that I just do what I want to do and I make the music that I want to make, and like that made me realise like, wow, it's really such like an emotional thing. It starts with the music and then it comes to the emotion, but you feel through the music, so kind of both. Do you? What's your favourite guitar and the history behind it? The guitar that has the most sentimental value to me. Look at that, right behind me. Is this guy. I had an electric guitar before this, but this is like my first really super nice guitar that like I invested my money into. I just remember my guitar tutor at the time had one that was very, very similar, in fact probably almost identical, and I was like, I just wanted to be like him really. He was awesome to me. I was like, oh, he's so good. And he was like, get a Strat, it's so versatile, blah 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 blah. He was not wrong. I went to the shop in a local village. It was like a guitar shop. It was amazing. I'd just go down there whenever I could, just stare at the guitars. And then I was finally in the market for one. Picked this guy up and I absolutely love it. Honestly, I was so lucky because I didn't really know what on earth I was looking for in a guitar. I just knew I wanted one that was nice. All I knew about nice guitars is that they were expensive. But yeah, this wasn't like extortionate. It was like a mid-range kind of price for a Fender Strat. Everyone who's played it, like when I took it to uni, it's just a beautiful guitar. Everyone's like, this is a lovely guitar. And it honestly really is. Like, it rarely ever goes out of tune. It's like a perfect weight. I just absolutely love it. I learned almost everything I know on it. Yeah, man, this is just, it's my guy. Or girl, whatever you want. How did you get started in music? I was just very lucky and my parents just threw me into it. Especially my mum, she learned guitar when she was younger and she was allowed to stop when she wanted to stop. So when I wanted to stop, I was being like a stroppy kid who didn't want to go to my guitar lessons, she just didn't let me. And here we are, bloody thankful for that. Any advice for a musician that wants to start sharing their music? Go for it. Honestly, if you love it and you think that it's great, share it. Honestly, just put it out there. Just put it out. People aren't gonna hear it if you don't put it out. Do you always stay in your studio? Honestly, yeah, pretty much. When I'm editing and things, like the videos, I try to not do it in here because else I would literally spend my life in here. Which application do you use for video editing? I use Final Cut. Do you like cars? What a strange question. You know what? I hate the cars of today. Because of today, who am I? I really like some sports cars. I like the new Teslas, I think they're kind of cool. But like, the general car that you see on the road, I absolutely hate. I think they've got absolutely no style and I just really hate them. I love old cars, like an old Aston Martin. Beautiful. This one's cracked me up. How do you use Ableton? I've just been using it for ages. Honestly, I felt the same as how you feel when I first started it. I was at uni and I always used Logic. It took me a long time, man. I like opened it and closed it a lot of times before I really got into it. Tutorials, honestly, YouTube tutorials are what got me through. When you're on it and you don't know how to do something, Google how to do it, you'll figure it out. If you don't know how to do something else, Google it, you'll figure it out. And then you eventually kind of just get to know the program and kind of can almost figure it out for yourself. Don't stop, I promise you it's worth it. When will the new EP be ready? I can't even put a date on it, but I was recording vocals earlier today and I just really want to get it out, but I want to do it in the right way. So it'll be ready like probably soon. Basically, I just want to give it the best opportunity that I can for it to get heard. So I need to just make sure that everything's in place to do that, and then I'm giving it to you guys and I can't bloody wait. What's your favourite word of the day? It's ineffable. If you guys don't know, I have merch, hoodies that say ineffable on the front. It's embroidered and it's top-notch quality hoodies. They're awesome, I love them. I'll put the link down here, you can check them out. I think there's like a couple left, it's limited, once they're gone, they're gone. Yeah, check them out. Where did you learn music production? My guitar tutor just got me into it, told me to start recording, and I did. And then kind of like every third guitar lesson, he would give me a lesson on Logic. Oh, and I also did music technology at A level, which obviously helps. Start streaming on Twitch, okay? A lot of people are telling me to stream on Twitch, and I have no idea what it means. I thought it was for gamers. I'm not a gamer. If any of you use Twitch, know what the hell to do, please comment below, please tell me. Let's talk. I would like to, if I knew what the hell it was, or like what would I do on it? Do I just sit and talk on it? Do you do online classes, meaning would you teach us? Yeah, totally. I'm definitely not a teacher and I don't want to go into being a teacher, but I love sharing knowledge or whatever it is that I know that you guys want to know. So I do videos on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and watch them when they come up. I do them like every few videos is a little tutorial, so don't miss them. What's the most weird / useful talent you have? Well, I definitely know the weirdest. That's my oh no, I'm doing this again. Useful? God, probably just music. That's pretty useful to me. Alright, Chris93. I want to know, when was the last time you got wasted? I didn't really drink that much, to be honest. So like one drink and I'm tipsy. Oh, probably when I went on holiday to Mallorca last summer, that was fun. Do you prefer the quantity of guitars or to have just 2 or 3 specials? Honestly, you do not need loads of guitars. An acoustic, 2 electrics, get yourself a bass if you're recording bass. That's literally all you need. I don't need all of these guitars. I just want them and I love them and I do use them all, don't get me wrong, but I do not need them by any means. Like, I could do what I'm doing with 3 guitars. You do get different tones out of all of them. They do all feel different to play and I love them all. How do you not get sucked into your phone when you're playing guitar / music? Easy peasy. I think I just put my phone down and I'm distracted. I'm in another world. I don't even think of looking at my phone, or if I do, like if something flashes up, normally I'll put it face down, so actually I don't see if something flashes up. But if I do, then it's so easy to ignore if it's something I know I can do later. But I think it's also a really good practice. You should be able to go a couple of hours without looking at your phone. I think that's really important, especially when you're doing something like making music. You have to be able to get in the zone, and something like looking, even just picking your phone up and looking at it gets you out of wherever you were. So like just put it, like leave it in the other room if you have to. Oh my god guys, this video is gonna be so long. Whoops! I'm gonna have to do another one to go through all these questions, because else it's just gonna be silly and no one's gonna get to the end. And I need you guys to watch. Oh no. Okay, fine, I'm gonna do one more, wait. How did you learn all the scales / modes without it being boring and really long? I didn't find it boring or really long. I really enjoy scales. I absolutely lap up theory like that. Absolutely love it. Like, it's fascinating to me and I just always want to know more. It shouldn't be boring. Don't make it boring. Make it fun. Just think of it as like you're getting better and you're progressing. And it's all knowledge, and knowledge is power, right? Anyway guys, I'm actually going to stop now, else this is going to be so long. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe. Tell everyone you know to subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video.